Hallo, welkom bij een nieuwe SmartTalks. Vandaag een bijzondere. Vandaag hebben we te gast iemand uit Engeland, vandaar dat we in het overgaan nu op het Engels. Our guest of today is our founder and CEO, Charles Nasser. Charles, let's start with the question, what pushed you to start Claranet back in the days, almost 27 years ago?
Hi Hank, yes, it'll be 27 years in January. First of all, it's a pleasure to be here with you in the Netherlands. We've been in the Netherlands since 2005, and I started the company in the UK in 1996. What got me to start the company actually was a New Year's resolution. I had an IT consulting business before, and I liked some aspects of it, but not others. And I decided to do something else, and I made the New Year's resolution to do something related to the internet at the time. Two specific things I was after is long-lasting relationships with my customers, and a team of people who work well together and enjoy working together, and not transactional as you sometimes get in IT consulting. So those were the kind of three things that were the genesis of Claranet. And my New Year's resolution, unlike many others I've made, I actually kept, which was to start the business before the end of the month. And Claranet was founded on the 30th of January, 96.
So you just made it. Those core values, basically the three reasons you mentioned now, they're still part of the core values of Claranet at this time. I mean, we still try to have a long-term relationship with our customers. And well, working with colleagues is of course a very important part of the Claranet family. Is this also something that you've really been keen on, that you, to keep those values?
Yes, absolutely. I mean, as an engineer, my desire was to make sure that we have a deep technical expertise in the business and that very technical people enjoy working in this environment. It's good for us, of course. Our colleagues enjoy it enormously. They like working together and they like getting their fingers into very technical issues and then transferring that knowledge so it's useful to our customers in a way that our customers see it as valuable over long periods of time, not as just one transaction. Yeah. And I think that's true today as it ever was. And that's something which makes Claranet not only an exciting place to be for our colleagues and a very healthy and happy work environment, it also makes for a very valuable relationship with our customers where they see our portfolio expand over time and they can keep working with us and we can keep helping them through a life cycle of technology, not a single solution. And we think that's a real win-win for us and for them and creates for a wonderful environment for everybody to work in. And I think that's probably the single most important reason Claranet has survived for so long.
I can imagine. And having survived for so long, of course, we want to stay in the game for much longer. What's your vision and strategy towards the future for the group, but of course for the Netherlands in particular?
Well, Claranet has grown quite a lot, especially in the last 10 years. Today we are about 600 million euros of annual revenues and about 3,000 colleagues, and we're seeing a lot of opportunities to expand. We've acquired many companies through our history, and we've also grown organically by expanding our portfolio and working with our customers. So we see a tremendous amount of opportunity. The world of IT is very vast. Our specialties tend to be in areas like cloud, cybersecurity, network services, but not everywhere. So we are able to cover quite a lot of the needs of our customers. And in some countries, we've grown to become a very large local player. And as a group, we really see ourselves and our customers see us as a company that's big enough to deliver complex, large projects, but small enough to care. And that's, I think, a positioning that we like a lot. We think we could multiply in size and still have that same positioning, the big enough to deliver and small enough to care. Increasingly, we're competing with larger companies that are international, and we also compete historically with local companies. And we think that positioning is perfect. It means we can address mid-sized companies and enterprise customers as well. And that's something which we think has a lot of potential to continue long into the future. So today we see more opportunities than we see threats. And we think that the biggest threat actually is which opportunities we choose to go after. But we work a lot with our customers on this. We think technology adoption varies over time. And our job is not to bring something completely new to our customers where they might not be comfortable trying it, but making sure that we master certain technologies so that they can be beneficial to our customers. And they rely on us to be the experts. And that's where we see our sweet spot.
Okay, yeah, makes sense. And you were mentioning the growth to more international customers. That's close to something we're currently developing in the Netherlands with our borderless IT strategy. where we're looking for organizations that have their headquarters here in the Netherlands, but hopefully have many more branch offices abroad. For us, it's a big opportunity with from point of view from the Netherlands, but also the working together, the collaboration with the Claranet countries, because we see it a lot now. We've been doing deals with Germany, France, in the UK in the past. So, is this also something that you're looking for other countries to go more for this international collaboration?
Yes, and the Netherlands is very well placed. It's a country that's always been open to the world. A lot of companies are headquartered here and have branches that operate around the world. We're familiar with that scenario in other countries, of course, but the Netherlands, relative to its size, has a lot of those types of companies. I think that's well suited to working with us. And our way of working at Claranet, of course, is to cooperate so we get the best expertise on different projects. Sometimes you want the deep technical expertise in a specific area, which exists a center of excellence in one part of the group can easily service the others. And that cooperation we're seeing increasingly happen across the group and benefits countries like the Netherlands, where there are a lot of companies with not only just local needs, but international needs. And we're very well placed to not only understand what their needs are, but service them.
Yeah, no, true. No, we really benefit a lot from other countries' expertise, especially with things like cloud and data, and of course the cybersecurity. It's very international, so I don't think it matters that much where the service is coming from, as long as there's a local contact. I think it's good enough.
Yes, there can be some compliance issues sometimes, so you have to be mindful of these. But we're big enough usually to be able to mitigate these when we come up against them.
Great. And from the Claranet family point of view, what are you doing to maintain those values? I mean, we're growing rapidly, you were just mentioning, so that could, of course, jeopardize the culture. How are you able to maintain the current culture?
Culture is hugely important to us, always has been. It's probably our number one priority. There are many ways of making sure that our culture survives the growth that we've seen. And I think the number one part of maintaining and strengthening our culture is being quite open about what we value and hiring people who will enjoy working in this environment. So we like a collaborative environment, we like a highly technical excellence and expertise, and we like a very collaborative environment with a lot of interaction with our customers. So not only interactions between the members of our team, but interactions with our customers. And the best way to protect that is to hire people who will enjoy this environment. Sometimes you have a need for capability, and some companies end up recruiting whoever they can get. Because of our scale, we have choice of where to hire in many places, so we can mitigate that and still get the skills we need, but not compromise on who we hire. And I think that's how we will protect our culture in the long term.
Okay, well, that's an invitation to people who are watching and want to join the family. They're free to come here.
Absolutely, we think attracting talent is key, but not just attracting talent that then decides to leave. We want to attract people who see in Claranet an environment that they can imagine working in for a long time and have a great time as well, working with lots of very clever people around them and enjoying doing so at the same time. I think that's our focus, and we make sure that when we do that, we also make sure our customers feel that, because that matters to customers a lot.
Yeah, true.
And it's incredible how many companies we see around us who hire purely based on need and don't filter enough on culture, because skills, there are still a lot of skills around, but hiring people with skills and the right cultural fit is where I think
hard to find.
The real challenge always is.
True. Great. I'd like to end with a trick question. You said you started Claranet from a New Year's resolution. We're getting close to the end of the year. So do you already have a New Year's resolution for the coming year?
I always have annual resolutions. I have actually developed a bit of a habit of reviewing them at New Year's. So I will go on holiday, and during my holiday I will review mine. So happy I'll come back and tell you about them next time.
That's a good one. Okay, thanks very much. Is there something else you'd like to share with us?
No, I just say that we're incredibly proud of what we've been doing in the Netherlands. We've been here since 2005 by acquiring a company, and we've developed since, made a few more acquisitions and grown the team. And we think the Dutch market is full of exceptional talents, and hopefully our journey here continues to be very exciting and grows. So we're looking to attract talent and also make sure that we can bring some of our international capabilities to benefit our local customers here, and that's something which we think the Netherlands is a very, very good environment, a real win-win, if you want, for our customers and for us.
Okay, Charles, thanks a lot for being here. Finally in the Dutch studio. Well, I hope to see you again next time, and then with the conclusion of the New Year's resolutions. Bedankt voor het kijken. Ik hoop dat jullie het net zo interessant vonden als ik. Dan zien we jullie heel graag weer bij een volgende Smart Talks. Mocht je nog vragen hebben aan ons over de strategie, of wil je meer weten, of wil je misschien zelfs solliciteren, neem dan contact met ons op. Hartelijk dank.